Hello friends, today I'm gonna tell you about the resort Tropical Deluxe Princess and Caribe Deluxe Princess. They are located in Bavaro, approximately 30 minutes driving from Punta Cana airport, right here. There are two resorts on the same territory. Here is Tropical Princess and this is Caribe Deluxe Princess. So the difference is only the buildings, the rooms. All the other areas, bars, restaurants, etc. can be used by all the guests of the resort. This is the reception, the lobby and the bar. The resort was renovated a year ago. Before, Tropical Princess was 4 stars and Caribe Club Princess was 4+. Now, both hotels are 5 stars. I still wouldn't call them 5 stars, but I did like the resort after the renovation. They completely changed the look of the reception. Everything is new and fresh, comfortable sofas, chairs, and the design is nice. Look how it was before, and this is how it is now. Couple of words about the bar. This is what you get if you buy a regular hotel. All kind of alcoholic drinks but with no name brand. And these drinks you get only when you buy Platinum Club. I will tell you later what it is. So to my opinion, if you called the hotel 5 stars, the drinks should be better. But the price of the resort is at the level of 4 stars hotels in Punta Cana. So, once again, you get what you paid for. What is really beautiful and terrific here is the territory of the resort. It's absolutely amazing, almost like in Bavaro Princess. Right in the middle of the hotel there is an ecological area with mangroves, different kinds of birds, flamingos and peacocks, lots of ducks, turtles. For me, I really like when resorts have such tropical areas so that tourists could walk and enjoy the magnificent nature of the Caribbean. They have such trains going through the hotel every 3-4 minutes actually. We never did wait for them more than that. The hotel was designed very well. This is the reception. Here is the ecological zone, and these are the buildings, restaurants, swimming pools and bars. So everything you need during the day is in one place, and then in the evening you go to the reception, to the theater and the disco. The hotel has 3 swimming pools, a quiet one which is in the middle. There is a 2-story snack bar next to it which is opened from 10:30 up to 5 p.m. So you can eat there when the buffet is closed. The second pool is the pool with animation, aerobics, yoga and etc. They do it either here or in the beach. And the third one is the pool for kids with a small water park. Each pool has a bar open from 10 to 6 p.m. The water park here is very small, for kids up to 8 years old maybe. The family rooms are located here in this building which is next to the water park and the mini club. The mini club is not very big but new and nice. It's open from 9 to 5 every day. I cannot say that animators here are very active, by the way. They also have a mini disco in the evening and some competition. That's it, no shows for kids. Now let's go to the beach. It's very wide and beautiful, of course. The ocean is wavy here. Sometimes the waves are small, sometimes they are very big. Depends upon the day. Also in winter the waves are usually bigger than in summer. Now it's the end of March. For me, I love the waves, but to swim with a small child could be difficult. There are 2 parts on the beach. This is the Platinum zone and here is the regular zone with these long sun chairs. There's lots of sun chairs, also umbrellas. When we were there was enough space for everybody, so we didn't have to wake up early. But I think that also depends upon the season. Well, now let's go to the rooms. The resort has several such bright colored buildings. The rooms were also renovated. They are not perfect, but still looked quite fresh. We had a family room. It has two parts, the room for kids. By the way, this bunk bed is for 3 persons. The part below pulls out. I don't know why they put such short mattresses, but they are quite comfortable. And separated by the door, the room for parents, which is also like a regular room of the resort. King-size bed, big TV, the sink in the room, which I did not like very much. This type of room has 2 bathrooms, one in the parents' room and the other in the room for kids, which is very comfortable. So the maximum capacity here is 2 plus 3. Coffee machine, the safe, mini bar, the iron, everything is here. This is the view from the balcony. So in Tropical Princess they have 3 types of rooms: family room, tropical suite, which will look like this, and honeymoon suite. Caribe Deluxe Princess has also 3 types of rooms: Caribe Deluxe, Caribe Deluxe Suite, and also a honeymoon suite. The rooms of Caribe Deluxe are a little bit bigger than Tropical. Now about the food. It wasn't bad, although I did not like very much the breakfast and the lunch. For me there were not many variety, but we did like the dinners. There will be no langostas or ribeye, of course, but still there were some seafood for the dinner, but no salmon or good steaks. Anyways, the resort is not expensive at all, so I think the food is very good for its price. Another plus, or maybe minus, is that you can eat during all day. So there is breakfast, lunch and dinner in the buffet. There is also the snack bar, opened from 10:30 up to 5 p.m. on the beach. Then, next to lobby, we have cafeteria. You can have coffee and delicious desserts there. Also, from 4 p.m. up to the evening, they make pancakes. Next to it, we have ice cream. It's also open from 4 p.m. up to 10 every day. And the sport bar, it's open 24 hours, but the food is from 6 p.m. up to 6 a.m. only. It's the fast food mostly, but very comfortable that you can eat at night too. Also, they have 6 a la carte restaurants, all for free, opened in the evening, and you should book them via application or with the guest service. The resort also has a small gym, spa, water sports, tennis courts, basketball and small football fields. Everything is for free except the spa. And in the sport bar you can enjoy bowling with small balls and some games. The bowling is $10 per game and other entertainment is starting from $1. What I didn't quite like about the hotel is the animation. The real show you will see only a couple of times during the week. The other nights there will be not very interesting competitions like Miss Tropical Princess or something like that. There is no disco in the resort. They offer you to bring in a golf car to a disco of Bavaro Princess. There is also a casino there in Bavaro Princess and they can give you a ride too. And couple of words about Platinum. It's an exclusive package, costs $40 per night per person, which gives you some extra services like exclusive area on the beach, also a restaurant, premium drinks in all the bars of the resort, room service and some other extras. I will put the detailed list in the description of this video. Now let's make a resume. The minuses are the drinks, small rooms and weak animation. The pluses are that everything is new and looks very fresh and nice, even the rooms, which are small but still renovated. Also the food, it's not really bad for the price, and there is lots of different restaurants and cafeterias. And the most important plus is the magnificent, beautiful, amazing territory with lots of green areas, mangroves, tropical birds and animals. I personally liked the resort. Don't expect luxury here. The resort is quite simple but is very good value for the money. Well, my friends, thank you for watching the video. I hope it was interesting. Please support me with subscribing and ask questions in the comments. See you here in Punta Cana. Bye bye.